Hey guys, it's Taylor or Smeeps, and this is how I do my everyday e-girly makeup look. Yeah, this is what I look like with no filters or nothing. It's just my face. And I have freckles. A lot of people don't actually know that. First I put my hair up, obviously, to get it out of my face, and then I go in with this Junxian Mule skin setting base, and I like it to like just make my skin like look extra glowy. I just like rub that like all over my face. Then I spray my little sponge, put my foundation onto my face, and then I kind of just like scrape my finger across my face to like get the foundation on evenly. This foundation is a really nice like light foundation. It has like a skincare element to it, and then I just pat that shit in. Like, I pat that shit. Me personally, I definitely need a foundation that has skincare elements in it because I have very dry skin. So if you have dry skin, I recommend the foundation I'm using. Then I go in with this Hourglass concealer in a very light shade, and I conceal in these places. Remember, a little goes a long way. As you can see, I am creating a lifting effect with my concealer. And then we just blend everything in. With concealer, I'd suggest that you try to not spread it when you blend it, and you just keep it concentrated in one area. When I blend my concealer, I try to blend it upward as opposed to just keeping it in one spot to lift my face. Now we're going in with the eyeliner. So I try to just draw a straight line facing downward directly from my eye, and that is very hard because I like my eyeliner very thin and skinny, so I mess up a lot. But this is basically the premise. Then I go in on my under eye and I make a line following the shadow of my lashes, as you can see, and I just kind of extend it. I usually have to get really close to the mirror for my eyeliner, so that's why I'm all up in the camera's business. And then we go in with the black eyeliner, and we just kind of draw over our existing line that we just made. To line my under eye, I only line the middle. I do not line the outer edge. I leave that brown, so it makes a nice ombre when I blend it out. Then I go in with this liquid red blush from Papa Kristen in the shade Rich Red, and I tap it in with my finger. And then I go in with another pink liquid blush with a mini sponge, and I kind of just dab it on the apples of my cheeks for more depth. Then for my eyebrows, I try to draw them on straight with this e.l.f. brow pencil. I just take the shape and I make it straight. And then I go in with my spoolie and I just blend everything. Then I go in with this concealer from the same, and I just put it in the areas that I want to brighten up. and I spray my face to make it wet, and then I blend. And then I put some powder on my face. Next, I take this brow lamination by L'Oreal and I kind of spoolie up my eyebrows and then spoolie down the ends to give it a more straight appearance. And then I take the cap and I just smoosh my eyebrows down onto my face so they stay. And then I just fill in the parts that are kind of a little wonky. It's blush time, baby! I'm just gonna take this powder blush and put it on the apples of my cheeks to set the liquid blush in place. And then I spray my face again, and then I put some mascara on my lower lashes. I feel like my makeup is not complete unless I put mascara on my lower lashes. And then I use a different mascara on my upper lashes, and then I put that on my lashes. And then I contour my nose. I try to make my nose look more upturned by putting some contour on the bottom and then lining it like that. And then I give my nose kind of a button at the tip. And then I take this white highlighter and I just line the middle of my nose. And I also like to highlight my under eyes as well. And here we are bringing out the fine china with the Flower Nose palette. I use a cool brown shade as eyeshadow, and then I use the brightest highlighter shade to highlight around my eyes, on the T-zone, and on my brow bones. And now I'm lining my lips. I use this lip liner by Wonderskin in the shade Saddle. And I just kind of overline my top lip and I try to follow just my natural lip lines. And then I blend it out with my finger. And then I also blend it out with my little puff. And then I just use a lipstick. I go in with a darker lipstick in the shade Rosy Nude from Peri Para. I like to keep my top lip darker than my bottom lip for added depth. And then I go in with a random lip balm I bought from CVS one time. And then I use this Cream Miffy lip gloss. It has glitter in it, so it has a really nice shine. Then I line the top of my eye with black eyeliner. And then I take my hair down and we are done. My hair is not done though, so I can cover that in a different video. But I hope you guys learned something. Man, just look at me aura farming right now. Okay, bye. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Watch my streams. Blah, blah, blah.